Okay, now I'm going to show you quickly how you can create a squeeze page out of any theme. So I'm just going to use the theme that I am using right now. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to empty out the content in the middle here by taking away the sidebar here, or the widget bar, and then we're just going to fill it up with whatever content we want. So this is a way you can do it without having anything special. Now there are other ways to do it. You can buy specific themes that are created specifically for lead capture pages. And there are also some plugins you can use to create them as well. But I just want to show you how you can do it with any theme you like. So let's go back into Pages here. So Dashboard, Pages. Now I could delete all these, but I'm not going to, because we'll just work around them here. All right, so I'm going to just create a quick little example here. And then in the center here, this is going to be where our stuff is. So in here, you could put a YouTube video, for instance, or you could put a picture, or you can just put text. So it's really entirely up to you. So I'm just going to put a picture in here that we already have up. So let's just add this. And then let's left justify it. And then let's put some text here. Now, if you highlight this, you can go over here and you can turn this into a heading. Okay, so that was a little too big to fit there. Let's make it a heading 3. Now, when you use a heading, of course, it automatically converts to a new line. That's why it went down underneath here. So let's just go back and undo that. So we'll just make it a paragraph. And then we can just make it bigger here by changing the font size. Now, if you don't want to do it in here, you can always use a web editor. So let's open up Composer. Composer is a free web editor you can download. Just search for Composer, like you see in the title bar up there, Kompozer. So let's get the permalink for this file here, for this picture. Okay, and there's the permalink here. Let's copy that. And then we'll use that in the composer here. So we'll do image, paste that in there. Take the alt tag out. So you can change the dimensions here if you want. Okay, they look awful large here. So let's make this 400. You'll see that it kept the dimensions there. Okay, and then appearance, so we want to wrap to the right. Click OK. Okay, now we can put our headline here. Okay, so now we have a lot more editing tools that we can use. So we can just hit this and bold it, underline it, change the color. Then you can continue. Okay, and then you could go and get your opt-in code from your autoresponder and put it right in here. And I'm just going to put opt-in code. But you would go to whichever one you're using, Aweber or GetResponse or whatever. You'd get the code that you need for the form you designed, and you'd put it there. Okay, now what you do is you go to Source, and you take everything underneath the body tag. So let's find the body. So there's body. So everything between there and the slash body tag, do a copy. I got an extra character there, but we'll fix that in a sec. Now let's go back over here. Go to text. Let's get rid of all this. And paste this in here. Let's have a look. Okay, and then you can tweak it in here if you don't like the way it looks once you get it in here. Okay. So once we have that the way we want it, we'll just publish. Now we need to go to settings and we need to go to reading. And then we need to change this to get this now and save changes. Let's grab a look. Now we haven't done everything yet. We're still going to have to get rid of some stuff. But there would be our start of our squeeze page. We still got to get rid of this. So let's go back to widgets. And then we want to go over here, remove everything. Now let's have a look. Okay, so that took everything out of there. The only thing we have left is this up here. So we can go into menu now. And then we can go here, remove, save, go back and look again. And there you have it. Now you notice that we left something down here. Something must have gone wrong in the widgets. Let's go back. Oh, accidentally dragged this one over here. So let's get that out of the way. And let's go back and have another look now. And there it is. Okay. Now you would create a thank you page in the same way, And then, of course, your opt-in form would direct you to the thank you page. Now, I haven't talked about changing the header and stuff, and we're going to do that in the next video.